Let's be honest, if you're new to drawing, watching professional artists give advice is kinda like watching aliens paint. They're like, just feel the form, practice every day, draw from life, study anatomy. And I'm here, sitting here, struggling to draw a freaking circle that doesn't look like a collapsed pancake. I've only just started learning how to draw. I don't have years of experience or some magical talent, but I have been drawing every single day for the past 7 days, and I actually got better. So if you're a total beginner, would you rather hear tips from someone miles ahead of you, or from someone who's literally in the same boat, figuring out, failing, learning, and actually improving? That's what this video is about. This is what drawing for 7 days as an actual complete beginner really looks like. Welcome to my video. Let me show you my sketchbook before I started taking art seriously. 04/01/2023. And here's some heads I drew following tutorials. Here, for some reason, I was learning how to draw the neck. I really don't understand what I'm doing here. Yeah, I learned how to draw the torso. Ignore these poses, I was just following tutorials, okay? Tutorials. Oh, oof, I forgot I did this. I actually like these four. I really liked what I did back then. Feet. I started learning how to draw feet, because as you can see, I really do not know how to draw feet here. There's more feet. I started learning how to draw different angles. Now it's the hands. Yeah, here's some more hands. And here's some bodies I drew following a tutorial. I wanted to draw hair, but I do not know where to start. That's why I followed a tutorial once again. Then the ears. I did not know how to draw the ears, as you can see. So that's why I learned how to draw the ears. Turn the page. And yeah, that's it. Look, so much paper wasted. I mean, it's not gonna be wasted. If I learn how to draw, I can actually fill some pages here, which would be cool in the future. So it's my first day and I have no idea what to start with. I saw many artists talk about the benefits of gesture drawing, so I thought, why not try it? Maybe it would help me better my proportions when drawing bodies. Okay, let's just get to drawing, man. Stop this gesture drawing nonsense. So I found this YouTube short, so I tried following it and this is what I got. It looked like trash, bro. I had so many questions. How do you draw the knees? How do you draw the thighs, bro? How do you draw the hips? And everything. There was so many tutorials to watch, and I watched so much of them. I tried drawing a body with my own imagination, with the steps I learned, and yeah, I got this trash in front of me right now. But who cares, man? It's just day one. Now with this tutorial, I actually learned a lot from this tutorial that helped me for these 7 days. And my drawing, it even went as better than expected actually. It looked really good, in my eyes at least. Okay, and here's all the drawings I did on day 1 actually. Now in day 2, it was pretty difficult to imagine the curve of the spine and when the hip bone thingy is at and everything, and how to draw the arms nicely and everything else basically. I still tried though. Day 2 to 3, here's the drawings I did. Day 4, I tried a very difficult pose here. This seating pose. What was difficult was I couldn't really see or measure the length of her legs and stuff, since she's sitting, she's not standing up straight. I had to just eyeball it, and it actually worked after a lot of trial and error, but less than usual for some reason. I guess I'm improving, I guess. Now, this is my final day, day 7, day 5 to 7. Now, this was my most favorite drawing out of this whole week. I honestly did not expect to draw this so well, but you never know. You never know, I guess. It just happened somehow. And I really like it. I even added the shoes because I really like this drawing. I actually learned a lot these past 7 days actually. Let me show you what I learned. So there are 3 ways of drawing the body that are actually useful and I actually use personally as a beginner that helps me a lot. Number 1, first step, measure the distance of your character, the length. Then in the middle should be the bottom of your hips. Wow, magic. Over here, you should always leave some space for the feet. And then, between here is your knee. Look at that. You leave space here, and then halfway is your knee. The angle of the hips. Boom. A semicircle actually. Then you draw this. Then the angle of the shoulders. Then you do that. That's how you imagine the rib cage right there. Then you see that's the rib cage. Boom. Boom. By the way, if you guys wanna know what is this method I'm using to draw the body, I learned it from this guy, Mikey Mega. Yeah, from this guy. So you can check out this method of drawing if you want. I never use this method, by the way. It's called the box method. The distance between here is your box, and then the distance between your 2 shoulders, your inner shoulders, not the outer shoulders, your inner shoulders, is your box, you see? That's how you use the box method. And then over here, you still use the angle of the hips. And boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I do not know how to draw the angle of this. Yeah, something like that. And then you connect the spines. This is the spine. By the way, before you draw the boxes, always draw the spine. Try and imagine this curve of the spine. I am actually doing it wrong here. And then for the hips, it's a trapezium, which, let me just show you what it is. Yeah, it's just like this. But trapezium is like this shape. And then box is just like this shape. This is how you draw girls. And the third method I'm gonna teach you is the anatomy method, which, yeah, it's this one. I actually tried studying anatomy 3 years ago. I thought it would help me draw, but all I did was just copy what they did and never practiced it. How does one draw the thighs? Let me show you how to draw the thighs. How I draw the thighs. So, your thighs, you see, it curves inwards and then goes outwards. This one, it curves upwards and then curves inwards. That's how you draw the thighs. Simple, really. And then the calves. How do you draw the calves? Imagine this is your knee. Imagine this is your knee. So, your inner thigh. This is your right. Yeah, this is your right leg. Okay. Your inner thigh, your inner quad, it's gonna have a big curve like this. Then the outside is gonna have a small curve. Very small. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. You see? Now if we put these together, yo, look at that. It actually kind of works. And would you look at that, guys? That's how you draw the thigh. Now, for you guys out there who wanna start learning how to draw and have no idea where to start, let me tell you my tips that I did to start my own art journey. Tip number 1, find a body drawing method that makes sense to you actually. Mine is the circle method, because the top circle actually creates the form of the rib cage, which I can kind of visualize. And then the circle method, yeah, that's all. It just makes sense to me. I do not know how to explain it, but it actually just makes sense to me after practicing with it a lot. Just find one method that helps you to draw bodies. Tip number 2, stop watching tutorials. Seriously, I've watched so many tutorials and they just don't help. Just pick up the pen, go to like something on Pinterest or something, look for a body, look for a pose, and just break it into simple shapes. Like the circle method, you try and imagine the rib cage and the hips and you draw it. Then you just connect the dots. Use your reference. That's what reference is for. Tip number 3, it's alright to make mistakes. I know many people say that, man. When I make mistakes on my drawings, I just leave them. Or if I can actually fix them. Simple. Tip 4, practice isn't magic, but it actually works. People say just draw every day. It actually works, guys. It actually works. I mean, not really. All it does, it helps you to better observe pictures and gives you a bit more experience at drawing body parts since you've drawn it a lot. It actually works, but you don't really have to practice every day. Some days I don't draw at all because I have so much homework from school. I just don't have time. Now, tip number 5, stop comparing yourself to artists with like 10 years of experience, cause you are not him, buddy. You are not him. Your drawings do not have to look exactly the same. Exactly like the copy and paste version. It does not have to look like that, because it's your drawing, okay? It's your drawing. Anyways, guys, that's all I got actually. I really do not know how to teach others how to draw, since I personally do not know how to draw, but I'm also learning here. Thank you guys for watching. If this actually helped you with something, at least I'll be happy. And for you guys out there who actually want to see the exact things I did, the exact things, I literally streamed my drawing journey in my streaming it. 95% of my drawings are on screen, so you can see it on my stream. So yeah, thank you guys for watching.